And now, a story from the Appleseed.
A long time ago, the people that we now call Mexicans lived in other parts of North America. But their god, Huitzilopochtli, sent a message, a prophecy. Huitzilopochtli told the people that were living all over the land in California, in Texas, in South, as far high as South Dakota even. He told them to search for the sign. And this would be the sign that would tell them that they had found their home. And the symbol that they needed was an águila, an eagle, standing on top of un nopal, a cactus, surrounded by agua, water, holding un serpiente, a serpent in its mouth. And so when they saw that clear image, they would know that there they should create their forever home. And so the Aztec nation, the Mexica, walked in search of that symbol. Now they did not walk for like a day or 2 weeks or even a year. They walked for generations. But when they arrived down south in southwest U.S., they got closer to the area. And there they met new friends. They met a little one. Meow, meow. A little cat, not as small as your house cat, but not as big as a jaguar. This was an ocelote, an ocelot. Ocelote is the Nahuatl word. That's how we named the ocelot. The ocelot. When they found the ocelot, el ocelote, they say that el ocelote was originally a very joyful animal that pranced about and loved to eat flowers and grasses, and that he loved to look at his reflection in the lake and the water because his beautiful coat was a beautiful bronze golden coat with no marks, and that he would enjoy staring at himself. Meow. And at night, it would look up into the stars in the sky, and it loved one in particular, Metzli. Metzli was the biggest star that he could see. Mother Metzli is what he would call her, Mother Moon. And he would chit-chat with Metzli about how beautiful her rays of light were. And with his sister, Citlalpul. He would speak with Mother Metzli and with Citlalpul, who you and I would know as Venus. Citlalpul was radiant in the sky along with Mother Metzli, and they would chat and laugh and share time. And he loved spending time with them. But one day, an intruder came with a long, fiery tail. Meow! Who are you trying to outshine Mother Moon? You don't belong here. Meow! You had better get going. And Citlalpul said, hold on a second, Ocelote. That's just Citlalmina. She's just traveling on her way. She'll be on her way, don't you worry. But she's trying to outshine you. She's trying to be shinier than you and Mother Moon, Mother Metzli. Meow! She needs to go. I don't like her. Well, Citlalmina did not like being spoken to that way. Citlalmina knew of her beauty. She was the shiniest, most radiant in all of the sky. And when she traveled by, eyes would stare, and she enjoyed it. Who is this little cat? Meow! Trying to yell at me. Well, night after night, Citlalmina would make her entrance, and Ocelote would get mad. Meow! And he would tell her to get out of the sky and go back to where she came from. And Citlalpul would say, Brother Ocelote, calm yourself. She's just on her way. Don't anger her. And sure enough, one night, this flower-eating, sweet, kind, grass-eating animal was not expecting it. And I'll teach you, said Citlalmina. Meow, zoom, 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 zoom. And she sent down fiery light in hot pieces. And Ocelote wasn't prepared, and meow, he got burned. And he ran inside of a cave to hide from the fiery sky that was coming down on him. And in the morning, when he came out licking himself, meow, he looked at his reflection in the mirror of the water, and what he saw was not his beautiful shiny coat untouched. He saw dark spots all over his coat. Meow, that Sitlalmina. I knew she was up to no good, and he got angry and meow, started to prance on smaller animals than himself and eat them up. And he hid in the day so no one would see his ugly coat. He hoped that those marks would go away. And he only came out at night, which meant it was hard for him to find little animals to eat. And Mother Metzli looked down on Ocelot and took pity. Poor Ocelot. He's going to get hungry. And so Mother Moon sent down a gift. The ability to see at night so that he could hunt and feed his belly and not worry about the stares of others that were looking at him. And Ocelot realized that those marks would never go away. And they say that that is why Ocelot is a nocturnal animal and how he got his spots. And Ocelot realized that kindness was key and that everyone has their own journey. And just as he now had a new coat of spots, Sitlalmina would find her way, and she would find her own home, just as the Aztec nation had traveled south, listening to Huitzilopochtli's prophecy, and had arrived at a lake, Lake Texcoco, where there in the middle of the water, they saw una águila, an eagle, standing on top of un nopal, a cactus, with a serpent, un serpiente, in its mouth. And there they created their forever home. Lake Texcoco has since dried up, but that is Mexico City. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us for a story from the Appleseed.